Okay, good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you're best, as you listen in as well as to watch this session. I want us to go through the practical bit of drawing a network diagram using any tool of your choice. I don't want us to be restricted to a particular tool, but what I want to impact, what I want to put in you is that you can use any tool of your choice that is easy to use to ensure that you can come up with a technique, an approach, or a whatever design that we intend to do it to achieve, so long as it is applicable and it can help us to achieve the projects on time with the quality as well as within the budget you get. Now today I want us to you can only benefit from this video if you managed to watch video 1 of network diagrams, because now I'm assuming that you have an idea on what a network diagram is and how to come up with what a network diagram. So in this case, we are just going to implement it practically. Yeah. Now, like I said, I don't want to restrict you to any particular any particular tool. Yes, use anything. For example, let me assume actually I've been given a project, but I don't know any tool to use. I can go to what? To Google. So when I go to Google, I can say maybe network diagram tools. You get. So now here there are quite many. You just pick whatever that you can do it, work with. For example, now let's go with the smartdraw. Actually, I don't have an account here, but let me hope I can use it even before or without logging in. So in this case, you can say create your network diagram. I'm using smartdraw tool. So now I think they have various templates. Let me check. If they don't have, we can still go afresh. You can use any tool of your choice. This one I want us to learn together on job. We can learn on job together. Yeah, but like I said, for you to benefit from this video, you must have watched video 1 of how to come up with what a network diagram, because we have been doing it together. So now we shall go straight to this is actually, yes, this is an extension of video 1. So let us do what? Let us go to put some shapes. For example, this shape, let me check here. Yeah, we can use this. Let us reduce it a bit. Remember, we had our activity A, yes, of which now activity A, according to our network diagram, the one we drew on paper, had no predecessor. So, but for activity B and activity C to start, A must first do what? Complete. So we are going to look for an arrow to use for connecting. Can use maybe this. Let us remove this. We can use this arrow and rotate it. Yes, so we can move it here, depending on where we want to put it. So we can even just copy now this one onto where we want to take it. According to our network diagram, we said that for B to start and C, A must first do what? Finish. So let us also have another one here. So we can also copy the same arrow and we'll bring it here. So yes, they are not just happening. I'm just pasting them like a copy and like a Control C, a Control V. It is what I'm using, because you may be wondering how comes they are just coming from nowhere. No, I'm just pasting them that way. I want to rotate this what? I'm going to rotate this, yes. Mm. So we can rename this to activity B, as well as this activity C. For activity A, I mean B to start, A must first finish, and C to start, A must also first what? Finish, according to our what? Network diagram that we have drawn on paper in video 1. Yeah, so then we can proceed. Let me first, I think, select these. I move them a bit down. Let me, yeah. 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 Then we are like, I have a paper where I'm basing. So that is to reference to the other what? To the other network diagram that we have been drawing together. So remember that for activity, uh, since we already now have activity A, we have B and C, we go to activity D, where we know that for activity D to start, B must first finish. So meaning that we are going to, activity D is depending on activity B. So we are going to put activity what? Our activity D somewhere here. We copy this, we bring it here also. Yeah. We will rename it. This is the D. And we go to now, we go to the next activity, which is activity what? Which is activity E. After D, there is activity E, of which it is dependent on activity C. Like C is the predecessor of activity E, meaning that C must first finish before E can do what? Start. So here we come and copy this. We just paste it here to duplicate. So we can copy this as well and bring it here just to save time. Yeah, this is activity what? Activity C. I mean, this is activity what? E, which is dependent on activity what? Activity C. Then we proceed to have activity F, which is the last one. But remember, for activity F, D and E must first finish. So we are going to ensure that we are making sure that activity what? Activity D and activity E have to finish before activity what? Before activity D does what? Just a bit. It may not be so good in the designs, but yeah. So basically, you realize that now this would be our network diagram. We'll name this to what? F. Yes, if you have been following the preceding, the other what? Video. Just I want to make them a brief, so that